Okay, in this video, we're going to take a look at how to install a third-party dependency in anvil-app-server, and we'll do it with Anvil extras. So in the hosted IDE, what we do is get that dependency. And again, I'm using the classic editor here. We'll take a look at how to do all these things in the new editor, but just install this third-party dependency and blammo. It's installed, and we can use any of those custom components now that are in that collection. We'll add a multi-select dropdown, and let's add just a couple items to that. Item 1, and try this again. Item 1, item 2, and item 3. Go. We'll run it here on the hosted Anvil platform. And there we go, there's a custom component. Okay, so first of all, we want to go back. Now we want to make those changes on our server. So to end the server, to close down the server, Control-C. This is our SSH connection, same as in the last video. Still running from the last video. And let's see where we are right now. Okay, so the app is in this folder, capital demo_1. We're going to change into that folder. Let's update the app. So we history here. Let's fetch in our password. This is the Anvil password, and then to merge and back up to the folder where the Anvil is installed, and we will run. But in order to do this, we need to map that dependency ID to the folder where Anvil Extras is installed. So we're going to add this. Now, we take the dependency ID that we used in the hosted IDE, and you map it to the folder where it's going to be installed. So we're going to add this. But if you do this now, you're going to see, let's just run it. We have not yet installed Anvil Extras. So this will run. And if we try and run the app at this point, we're going to get an error because you can see the app dependency is not found. So if we go to the Git repository, you can download a zip file of the Anvil Extras. You can see the name here by default is anvil-extras-main, which is not a valid Python module name. Well, what I've done is I've just uploaded the zip file because I use it a lot. I've put that on a separate server up here, compute.com. It's the file that was downloaded from the Git repository, and we're going to use wget just to download that file on our A2 hosted server. Okay, so let's end this, and we want to put this file and this folder in the same folder that that Anvil is installed. So in the same folder where the app folder exists. And we're going to unzip that. Now, that folder is currently called anvil-extras-main, but that is not a valid Python module name. So we're going to rename it. Let's rename it to underscores, anvil_extras_main. And let's look at our, there we go. We have that in our name and our path. And run it. Go back. Should be running here in a sec. Good. So now we're going to go back to the app, reload it. And there we go. This is now running on our hosted server. And we've got the app updated and we have the dependency installed. And the key here is to install it in the same folder where the application is installed. Now, it's key as we go on and do some other things to realize why we've used tmux. Tmux is running this in a session right now. This console is running in the demo 1 session. So if I press Control B and then the letter D, we detach from that session. We have this list of all of our sessions. So I can go to some other application that's running in another console session and continue with that console. So if I wanted to go, for example, looks like I have that session called Anvil demo. This is another one. Oops. And we use tmux a/t to attach this again. And now we can see we've got this other Anvil application running here, Control B, and then the character D gets us back out of that session. So all these are running. I've got a couple Flask applications, a couple Streamlit applications, some Bottle applications, all running at the same time on the server. And switch between them by, again, using tmux. What did we call this one? Demo 1, a/t demo 1. And now we're back at the console where that application is running. So we can go off and do other things while an application is running, because when the application is running, we can't do anything more at the console without stopping the app. So that's why we're using tmux. Okay, so that's enough for this demo. Next, we'll take a look at how to access the database in the embedded database in Anvil.